May one partner in a partnership act on the partnership's behalf without the approval of the other partners? The justices of the Nebraska Supreme Court in Elting versus Elting partnered up to unanimously answer that question. In 1976, Glenn Elting and his sons Kerwin and Perry formed a family farming partnership. All three were managing partners. In 2005, the partners executed an amended partnership agreement, providing that a majority of managing partners had to agree before any partner could act on the partnership's behalf. The amended agreement also included a liability shield insulating each managing partner from liability for anything done in good faith and reasonably believed to be in the partnership's best interest, for anything done in reliance on the partnership agreement, or for any good faith errors in judgment. By 2008, the managing partners consisted of Kerwin, his son Carl, Perry, and his son Nude. Kerwin later signed a series of contracts called focal point contracts to sell the partnership's corn crop. These contracts were more responsive to market price fluctuations than traditional hedge contracts. The first focal point contract netted the partnership about $23,000, but the two later contracts lost over $2 million. Even before this loss, the partners had been discussing dissolution. Kerwin and Perry had begun to farm separately from each other, each with his own son. Each had to prepare his own financial statement in order to establish his own bank accounts and lines of credit. Kerwin's revenue forecasts reflected prices adjusted due to the focal point contracts. Perry's revenue forecasts didn't. Perry and Nude asserted that this was the first time they learned about the focal point contracts. Perry and Nude sued Kerwin, claiming that the managing partners never voted to enter into the focal point contracts. Kerwin responded that the partners had authorized the focal point contracts, had ratified them, and the amended partnership agreement's liability limitation clause shielded him. After a bench trial, the trial court entered judgment against Kerwin for over $1 million. Kerwin appealed to the Nebraska Supreme Court.